Yes. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my other channel, to another amazing video, to another interesting video. So now I want to talk about dating in South Africa, or relationship in South Africa, romantic relationship in South Africa, or love relationship in South Africa. If you are a Zimbabwean guy, so I'm gonna talk from my experience on this video. I'm gonna talk from my experience. Uh, Dating in South Africa, if a Zimbabwean guy, if a Zimbabwean man. So I'm gonna talk mostly from my experience, what happened to me when I was there in that country for a maximum total of 15 good years. 15 good years. So what so I'm gonna speak about what happens in terms of the dating space, in terms of the dating world, in terms of the dating sphere in South Africa. If you as a Zimbabwean man, a Zimbabwean guy, right? So I remember I did another video where I was talking about how South Africans view or think about Zimbabweans, either a Zimbabwean man or a Zimbabwean woman. As long as you're a Zimbabwean, South Africans got some thoughts about us, or their way of thinking about us. So I think that video gonna serve as a background for what I'm gonna say now. That video that I did some days ago on my channel is there on my channel. You can look for it. How South Africans think about Zimbabweans, or what they say about Zimbabweans, the good things that South Africans say about Zimbabweans, and the bad things that South Africans say about Zimbabweans. Those videos are on my channel. You can go and look for them on my channel. The good things that South Africans speak about Zimbabweans, and the bad things that South Africans speak about Zimbabweans. Those videos are on my channel, right? So from my experience, I found out that, or I saw that, if a Zimbabwean guy, a Zimbabwean man, and you want to date a South African girl, South African woman, or a South African lady, that one is a big task to do, or is a big thing to achieve. Especially if you're a Zimbabwean man, Zimbabwean guy, and you want a South African girl, or of whatever shape, whatever size, whatever skin color, are gonna be is it's a big thing to do. It's a hard thing to do. It's rather difficult from my experience in that country. This is because of their thoughts or opinions or views about Zimbabwean people. Like I said in my previous video, how they think or say about Zimbabweans. They say that Zimbabweans, they are poor, they are struggling, and they are suffering. Zimbabweans are poor, Zimbabweans are suffering, Zimbabweans are struggling. So now, if you want to date a South African girl, uh, who is having this kind of a mindset, who is having this kind of a thinking behind the back of a mind, do you think you're gonna achieve it? Do you think you're gonna win the heart of that girl? I think it's difficult. I think it's hard. Like what I saw in that country. Because they think Zimbabweans are poor, and they're always struggling, always suffering. So this is what they think. That are the people from this country. No. All the things that have been happening in their country, politically, economically, socially, have led to an economy that there is people who are suffering, who are struggling, who are poor. So this is what they think. So imagine now you want to approach that girl who is having that kind of a mindset. You want to talk to that girl. You want to message, to message or DM that girl. Do you think you're gonna win? Do you think you're gonna achieve your goal? If a Zimbabwean guy, Zimbabwean man. So what I found out is that it's a hard thing to do. Is difficult. If a Zimbabwean guy, Zimbabwean man, for you to date a South African girl, a South African lady, or a South African woman, in all my time in that country. But if you have money, it's rather easy. If you have money, if you have some resources by yourself, you've got some assets. If you have money, you have some cash, you have some resources by your side, you have some assets by your side. Maybe you have a house, you have some money, good money, you dress very nice, you've got swag, yeah, you've got a good job, that prestigious job, nice job, a premium job, yeah, you've got some assets, and you are powerful, you are so influential in the society in that country, yeah. I think you're gonna win 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, depending on your talking skills, depending on your negotiation skills, or depending on your communication skills. So this is what I realized at the end of the day. This is what I realized in South Africa, that if you're a Zimbabwean guy, a Zimbabwean man, and you want to date, you want to be in love, or you want to have a romantic sexual relationship with a South African girl or woman or lady, at whatever age, at whatever level, you must have money. You must have a lot of money, a lot of cash. You must have resources. You must have assets. This is what attracted them to come to you. Like what they were doing to me. Like what they were doing to me when I was there. It's at other points in time I was good. I had money, I had resources, I was so powerful. In my campus, I was very popular, I was very famous, I was very influential. So here and there, yeah, something would happen, something of that nature would happen. And that made me to realize or to learn that, okay, so for you to date these girls, okay, you must have money, okay, you must have things, you must have resources. At least in terms of your status, you must be powerful, you must have swag, you must be influential. Okay, so this is what I realized. So if a Zimbabwean guy, if a Zimbabwean man listen to me, in that country, for you to date those girls, those women, South African women, South African girls, or South African ladies, you must be moneyed. You must have money. Cash must be your name. Cash must be your name or your second name. You must have swag. You must have swag. You must have resources. You must have assets. You must be powerful in your organization, in your campus, in your university, in your college, or whatever. Yeah, in your society, in your village, wherever you're staying, there in South Africa, in your suburb, in your town, in your city, you must be powerful. You must be influential. This is what attract them to you. These kind of things which I'm listing or mentioning are the real things that attract them to you. Are the only things that attract them to you, based on my experience. And I'm talking from my experience, like I said earlier on. I'm talking from my experience. I am talking from my experience. Without money, forget about it. Without resources, without something nice to look upon, something nice, something amazing, something wonderful to look upon, forget about it. You will not get one. You will not get two, even three. You will not, even in a village, even in a rural South African place, in a rural South Africa, you will not get even one. Without money, without the resources, without something nice, without anything attractive within your space, within you, you will not get one or two. Forget about it. I'm telling you, categorically, I'm telling you. This is what I found out. This is what I realized. Especially if as from a Zimbabwean point of view, you must have cash. Of course, this is also applicable to other nationality or nationalities. You have money, yeah, be good looking, be handsome. It's also applicable. But I'm talking from a point to say, especially Zimbabweans, these people, they say, they are poor, they are struggling, and they are suffering. They are poor, they are struggling, and they are suffering. So now, like I said, for you to approach that girl who is having this mindset, who is having this kind of thinking behind the back of a brain or behind the back of a mind, you have to do a lot to convince that person. You have to do a lot or talk or whatever, your communication skills, your negotiation skills, your talking skills, to change that mindset in that girl or in that lady or in that woman, to change the mindset, to change the mentality that she grew up with. Yeah, that she grew up with. That the people in that country across the Limpopo River, they are poor, they are struggling, ah, they are suffering, they are not rich. You see other things. So you have to do a lot to convince that person to change that mindset. So from what I found out, if you have money, you have resources, and you are powerful, you have a good job, something nice, something wonderful, something amazing happening in your life, it's very easy to talk to them or approach them. It's very easy to attract them to you or to draw them to you based on that regard. It's very, very easy. This is what I realized, especially or particularly if a Zimbabwean guy, Zimbabwean man, because of this mindset that they have concerning Zimbabweans. I hope now you understand my talk. You understand now my speech. So this is my video about the dating world in South Africa. If a Zimbabwean guy, Zimbabwean man, how to talk, how to speak to them, how to approach them, everything within the dating space. What attracts them, these South African girls, to you? I've listed before you, I've listed to you, I've mentioned the only thing that attracted them to you. You understand now? So this is the video coming to you from me. So now I think you are now in a good position to know what you have to do for you to attract them, for you to be to have a relationship with one of them. What you have to do, what you must have, the position that you must be in for you to attract them and draw them to you. I hope now you understand my talk or my speech. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. So this is what happened, or this is what I saw or experienced in that country in terms of the dating, in terms of relationships, these love relationships. This is what I found out. This is what I saw with my own eyes, with my very own eyes. Thank you so much for listening. Do you agree with what I said, or do you disagree? Comment in the comment section. Do you agree with my points, with what if I said, my thoughts, my views, my opinions? Do you agree or you disagree? Please comment. Let's talk about it. Especially if a Zimbabwean guy, particularly a Zimbabwean man, approaching these South African girls, South African women, or South African ladies. What's your take? What's your comment? Thank you so much. Remember to pray. Remember to drink water. It's healthy for your body. I'm signing out now. Sharp.